These are hybrid beings. So the white egg is a type of pod. This type of vehicle has two iterations, manned and unmanned. In an unmanned form, it can be piloted similar to a drone, yet this type of vehicle can also be occupied. It is able to hold a few beings comfortably. It is meant to be multi-terrain in nature. The idea is that this vehicle is not as extraterrestrial as it may appear in nature, even though it has properties that allow for it to venture into the cosmos. It is a craft that actually spends a great deal of time on the surface of the planet, on the atmospheric level, as well as beneath the waters of the planet. So do keep in mind that the white egg shape is representative of its energy quality. Keep in mind the egg as a symbol to bring this into the realm of dream, metaphor, poetry. The egg as a symbol represents the beginning point. It physically looks like a zero. Do keep in mind the egg shape. It's somewhat oval in nature, very similar to the shape of the lingam, which is said to be the shape of the aura, the energy body, the vehicle for consciousness. So the egg-shaped UFOs have the ability, again, to act as drones for consciousness, as well as vehicles for consciousness. These types of vehicles have the ability to densify and de-densify, allowing for them to have extra dimensional capability as well. So there's much more to be said about this, but when I say they are hybrid, I know that might sound general. So I'm going to paint a picture. They are related to you. They are related to your celestial neighbors within this timeline. I am speaking about your planetary neighborhood. And they are also genetically related to the beings that you call the gray, whom have their own timeline, their own version of Earth. So these beings are very special in that the genetics that make them up have a relationship not just to beings from your timeline and extraterrestrials from your timeline, but also the grays from their timeline.
So would that be like from our solar system or further out?
They are at this point a part of your solar system. In terms of planetary connections, they are lunar. So they specifically have bases on the moon. They specifically have bases beneath your oceans, and they travel between. But they are lunar beings, even though they are not necessarily from this timeline originally, even though they are made from your DNA and the DNA of other beings from this particular solar system.